see you again, boys. Stein Gaming here, bringing you another GM mode commentary with your Moscow Russians. So let's waste no time. We'll get right into the draft. I believe we picked 6, right? Let's see. Yep, 6. All right. So I like the way the scouting works in this game now. Now if you scout them, it gives you a better indicator of the elite, the whole thing like that, top 6. But I'm curious to see how it works now since there was no scouting involved. Since it was not a part of the last season. Let's see. So we picked 6. So we're gonna be stuck with one of these guys, right? Yeah. Now, is there anyone? I'll sort by potential here. Is there anyone? Okay. So this Timothy Leginigan, in real life, he was selected by the Leafs. He's elite guy. He's supposed to go in the second round. Okay. Maybe him. All right. So those guys look good. Okay. About goalies. Any goalies? No real goalies that look good. Okay. So, do any of these teams want to give up their draft picks? Because I would want to move up. Buffalo does not want to. Wow, Buffalo won the draft lottery. Okay. Dallas. No, they do not want to give it up. Okay. Detroit. Detroit does not want to give it up. Come on, fucking game. Jesus. All right, there we go. Colorado, let's see. They want to move down. No, they do not want to trade their pick. Okay. So, Vancouver does not want to trade their pick. Okay, so it looks like we're going to pick 6 here, boys. Let's see who Buffalo takes. Nico Hischier. All right, so that means Nolan Patrick to Dallas. Yep. I believe Heiskanen or whatever. Yeah, he's going to Detroit. Now, Colorado, Vancouver. Okay, Elias Peterson. Okay, so sim pick. And they got Elias Anderson. Okay, so 6th overall here, boys. Let's see. Now, there is an elite defender out there. Cal Foote, I believe his name is, right? Callan Foote. Okay. So, you know what? We're a new team. I think the best available route here is just take the best player available, and in that case, it's Callan Foote. So, elite potential is telling me 2-way defender. How old is he again? Kelowna Rockets, 18. So, it'll take some time to grow here, but we'll take him. Callan Foote. All right. Elite, 63 overall. I'll take that. I will take that. Now, we have some options here. We can make a trade for a draft pick, as we have a surplus of defensemen. Let's check it out. How many defense? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got like 10 guys who can start. All right, so I think the first guy to go would be. I mean, Alec Martinez can definitely fetch us some value. But is there anyone we want in this draft? Is there anyone we want in this draft that has elite potential? I can go in the first round. Any gems out there? No, there's no first round guys who look to be elite. It's Timothy Leginigan guy. I really want to take a chance on him. So you know what? Just to ensure we get him, I will trade up 28th. Okay, we'll get 28th here. They don't want to give it up here. Where should we go? 32nd. Okay, that's a first rounder. That should ensure that we get him. So we need to give up a defenseman. Oh, here. Okay. A roster player. Yep, they want all our roster players. Okay. So, you know, it's very important to stay towards the cap. So, Zach Bago. I'd rather give up Ekholm, but can I get another draft pick in return? So yeah, we should have no problem getting this trade done. First round and the third rounder. Give me a third rounder in this year's draft. Okay, I'm happy to accept this trade, but I have to put the parents because they're a done deal. Okay, perfect. So we have 2 first rounders, and we could trade the other players that we want for picks in next year's draft, but we'll get through this draft first. So, all right. Timothy Leginigan. There we go. Okay. All right. How'd he turn out? Let's see. Low elite, 66 overall. I'll take it. All right, that's a successful pick in my eyes. So we still have our third pick of the second round. Same pick. Okay. Those guys turn out to be top 9 forwards, so that's pretty shitty. What else is there? Yeah, this guy out there. Let's sort by potential here. Okay, so this guy. Ooh, okay. So do we take the second? You know what? I'm gonna go with him here. Is there anyone better out there that we can get? That's projected to go around? Doesn't look like it. So I'm gonna take the best player there. And in my eyes, that is the Finnish guy, Filstrom. I mean, it's between these two guys. Well, how old is he? Let's see. You know, we can. I'll chance getting him in the third round. This guy. So we'll take Filstrom here. How old is this guy? 18 from the Liga. Yanni Filstrom. Okay, we'll take him. Let's see. Top 6 forward. I'll take it. All right. So a successful draft so far. We'll sim to the third round. See if we get that guy. No, not Shar. That wasn't him. Shit, he was taken. All right. Is there anyone else that's really blows my mind here? Ooh, oh, that is him. Okay. For some reason, it didn't show up in the beginning. Okay, so he's still here. All right, so we'll take Adam Rosica from the OHL, Slovak in the OHL. Low top 6, 58 overall, though. I'll take it. So now what I want to do here is, do we trade these guys, these defensemen, for rookie skaters or draft picks? Now, we have a surplus, so I want to get at least one pick in next year's draft. All right, Alec Martinez can fetch the most value, so we'll save him for the beginning of the season when we want to make, but we could still trade one guy, and that guy that comes to mind is Jason Demers. Don't think he can fetch a first-round pick, so I think it would have to be Tyler Myers. So we'll trade him for a first-round draft pick. Boston doesn't have the cap. Chicago, no. Columbus, perfect. Eastern Conference, not in the division. Okay. First rounder next year's draft. Will that make it go through? 45 skaters. The value looks to be a little off. All right, so contender. LA's a contender, so the value shouldn't be too high. Yep, that looks fine. All right, so Tyler Myers for a first-round pick in next year's draft. Let's see. And they take it. Okay. So we have a first-rounder next year's draft, so we have 2 first-round picks. So, and if we want, we can just trade the defenseman later on. We don't have to trade them right now. We just want to get that first pick in our hands. All right, so got that out of the way. Now, now, what is this? 4th rounder, right? Doesn't look like anyone's out there. Hatches my eye. We haven't taken a goalie yet, so keep that in mind. All right, so Sweeney, high starter. Okay, we'll take him. Sweeney guy. How did he turn out? Let's check it out. Fringe starter, 52 overall. All right, so not the worst we could have got, but not the best either. 99th overall. Let's see. Take the sniper. Russian guy. There we go. So a Russian to the Moscow Russians. Now high top 9. Now, this is the weird thing about the potential this year. It could the colors can change, which is nothing new. I've seen that, but they can actually go up. So they can go from top 9 to top 6, and it's a lot easier when they're green. So green is very valuable in this game. So that's a great pick there. Right now, 5th round selection here. Top 4 defenseman, Paquette. Or top 6 forward. Well, this guy, what I like to use as a tiebreaker is league interest, and if they're high, that means they're usually better. And he's 18. This guy's 18 as well. I like to go with the older players, but not available right now. So 7th defenseman. All right, so that was shit. All right, so 6th rounders. But I like to have defensive defenseman as a depth. I never like to have an offensive defenseman on the third line. Just like playmakers. Never like to have them on the third line either. Is there anyone out there? Let's see, sort by potential. Nope, just these two guys. We took a defenseman last time, so we'll go with the forward, Bob Cobb, and he's Russian. All right, low elite. There we go. So I view this as a successful draft so far. All right. Now here's all the bottom guys that nobody wants. These are just the scraps. This is when you take an enforcer. It doesn't look like, oh, grinder enforcer. Okay. We'll take blood off. That sounds like an intimidating name. 49 overall. Looks like he'll be shit. Won't do anything. And all these guys are AHL top 6 potential. So, I view this as a successful draft. Didn't get the goalie we wanted, but that's alright, boys. We got a couple of low elites in there, a high top 9. So, I'll take that. And the high potential players are very rare. I don't think I've drafted one in a while. So, go to contracts. So, we'll take care of the re-sign phase here. Let's see, who do we have? I don't believe we have anyone to lock up here, unless restricted free agency right now. UFAs, are there any UFAs? No. Alright, so we did a good job of only drafting restricted free agents. Alright, goalies. Goalies, Malcolm Subban, what about UFA? Nope, okay. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign all these guys here. Where'd I go? Oh, switch that. Alright, Brian Dumoulin. Yeah, these are the guys I don't think I envision trading, so we can sign them all. Yep, we'll give them exactly what they want, boys. Just so I know we're going to run into cap problems here. Maybe being under the cap. All right. Chris Tierney. Yep. Sign them all. Blah, blah, blah. Nieto. All right. Shirko, okay, and Malcolm Subban. Alright, and while I'm at it, might as well just sign the unsigned guys we just drafted. Okay, what I like to do is usually, it used to be for me, 60 overall, sign them. But now that the overalls are all out of whack in this game, and lower, when it's lower, the scale is higher. So if 55 overall in the last game, a 55 overall in this game is really a 60 overall in the last game. So my new thing is 55 overall. They're ready to go. So I guess all these guys, we can just let them wait a little, wait for them to grow on their own. And don't worry, we'll sign some AHL guys. Maybe there's a few out there with potential. Goalies, 52 overall, so I don't want to sign him yet. All right, so sim a day here. See if everything's all right. And Michael Grabner, since we got some time here, we'll talk about the current NHL. Grabner going to the Yotes. That's, he has played for so many teams. Now he's a new NHL suitcase right now. Played with Vancouver, the Islanders, the Rangers, the Devils, and now the Coyotes. That's 5 teams right there. And I'm missing one, Toronto. Played for Toronto as well. So Michael Grabner, man, I remember when he was an Islander. I loved him. He was so fast. He reminds me of a Carl Hagelin, really an exact Carl Hagelin. When he left for the Rangers, I was like, that is Carl Hagelin right there. That's their replacement right there. Speed, and he could never really finish on breakaways. That always used to kill me as an Islander fan. So he got everyone signed here. You know what? I will sign Sweeney just because we need a goalie in the AHL. Yep. There we go, Sweeney. All right. So we'll wait for him to accept. And we'll go right into free agency. Free. So what I want to do for free agency here is sign as many guys to a 1-year deal as possible and trade them for value at the deadline. Because, say what you want, we might be able to contend for a playoff spot, but we don't have enough pieces. I don't think we have a starting goalie. We'll look at the contracts. I'll show you the whole situation. Let's go. So we'll start out with the goalies. We have Mike Smith and Michael Neuwirth. We have, where is he? The system. Yeah, Cam Ward, I believe, as well. Yeah, so we have to trade at least one of these guys. Probably 2. I'd like to trade 2 and get Malcolm Subban in there. Well, Eunice Corpusalo. All right, now defenseman. So I don't believe we are a contending team, but we are a well, we can contend, but I don't see us being a playoff team. And I didn't even show you the forwards yet, boys. We didn't even have a #1 center, barely a first line. So I'd like to sign some forwards to a 1-year deal here, and trade as many of these defensemen as possible. Because I didn't want to trade them all for draft picks, because we do need some form of roster players, and I like to trade them for some rookies, established rookies. Like I'm talking 21 years old that can play in the NHL. All right, and if not, we can always just trade them for draft picks. Because I didn't feel comfortable trading them all for draft picks in this year's draft, because we didn't scout them the way we wanted to. We're relying pretty much on solely on central scouting, so I did not feel comfortable doing that. All right, so yep, and we can goaltending. I really do believe in where is he? In Eunice Corpusalo. Eunice Corpusalo. He is 79 overall, 23 years of age. He's got 3 years of growth at 79. So even if he grows at least 3 overalls per year, which is my goal, we can get him to 88 overall. All right, and I think he'll grow by training camp. I think we can get him to an 80 by training camp by the preseason. And I think we can roll with Malcolm Subban as a backup. Maybe not this year, but in the... Oh, he's listed as a backup. So maybe we can get him as a backup this year. But Corpy, yeah, we could just roll with them too. And trade Ward and all of them for draft picks or established players. Because we don't have any forwards whatsoever. So I'll show you the forwards right now in free agency. We're going to have to offer them a shit ton of money. And one of them we'll keep, I guess, you know, as a... first line center, because we do need someone to lead the young guns. And Nino Niederreiter is he's a restricted free agent, so he's off the market. And all right, so what I like Tatar, Hansel, Williams, Spooner's a restricted free agent, and maybe even Nick Bonino. He's listed as a second line forward. All right, and I don't envision us getting a goalie or defenseman, but I'll just show you that anyway. Okay, Darcy Kumper. We don't need those guys. But I'll show you the potentials, because we do need to sign some guys for the AHL. This guy, Sorella, is a unrestricted free agent. Let's see. Goalies. Yeah, we could sign him for the AHL. There's a lot of fringe starters out there. So, you know what? I'm going to limit myself to one. 68 overall, 20 years of age. We'll get him signed up, offer him max money. 925 is the max for a rookie. Right? Anyone else out there? You know what? Yeah, we'll sign Sorella right now. A lot of teams interested, but we can offer him the most since we're a rebuilding team. We'll give him 3 years, $925,000. Anyone else out there? We need to sign as many guys as possible. Olsen's out there. Perfect. Just don't want to get that notification we don't have enough guys on the game automatically signs guys for you. It's a mess. All these forwards. There's no goalies out there. I mean, not goalies, defensemen. No defensemen out there. There we go. Got 2 guys here. These 2. Get them signed up. All right. Yeah. There we go. 3 years. All right. So, stop it right there for you. And you guys can comment what you want me to do in free agency, trades, etc. All right. And we'll work from there in the next video. So from Stallion Gaming, have a good day, boys. Remember to like and subscribe.